shall. All right, so we've got the weights at one end, the dog toys optional. So we'll just have those there for a moment. Inhale, lifting up through the chest. Exhaling, coming down through into that forward fold. Reverse swan dive up. And exhaling into chair. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive up. Exhaling into chair, warming up those shoulders. Inhale, lifting up. Down into that forward fold. Reverse swan dive. Circle sweep those arms around, landing in that chair. Pushing through the floor, lifting up through the arms. Hinging forward into that forward fold. Reverse swan dive, bending the knees, lifting all the way up. And then circle sweep into chair. Give me two more, just like that. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, coming into that nice forward fold. Reverse swan dive, lifting up. And exhaling into that chair. Excellent. Bring those hands heart center. We're going to walk the feet for just a moment.
We're muted, by the way. I think we are.
Now think of your toes. So from the big toe out, so just a little bit of hip rotation, not a lot. Just trying to articulate through those feet, getting them ready for some work. Two more each side. Excellent. Now outside in, pinky toe in. Really feel for that pinky toe. Do a little bit more work than it may be used to. Two more each side. And last one. Excellent. Push up through the floor. Inhaling, lift up. We're going to exhale, push back into that volcano, stretching open the abdominal musculature. We're going to come up just a little bit, lean over to one side, stretching the side body.
50 minutes.
Huh?
50.
And inhaling back up, exhaling over to the other side.
I have 3 layers on.
Shed when you get warm.
And inhaling up, coming all the way into that forward fold. We're gonna bend one knee at a time, so our hands are towards the floor. So we're just bending a knee, not lifting the foot, just bending the knee. Little stretch into those hamstrings. Last two each side. Last one. Excellent. Hands on the knees. Round out. And then flatten out. Round out. And then flatten. Two more. And last one, rounding all the way up, inhaling the arms up, exhaling down. So we're going to come toward the short end of our mat. We're going to kind of inchworm down towards our weights into that plank. So inhale, lift up. We're going to come through our down dog. So forward fold all the way down, walking down into our down dog, holding here in our down dog. Two more breaths here. Walking forward, we're going to release down to the knees, grabbing those weights. Hopefully you've got enough clearance for those knuckles. And from here, we're just going to activate the feet, separate the knees so they're about shoulder distance. So we're going to pull one weight up, release down, pull the other weight up, release down. So we're in that kneeling plank. Exhale as you pull that weight up, inhale down. Hopefully your weights are not circular. I did not think about that. Really think of pulling that shoulder blade toward the spine. Four more each side. Last two. And last ones. Excellent. Release those weights out to the side of your mat and push back into that child's pose. Excellent. Bring those arms, wrists are just a little bit in front, not quite below the shoulder, just a little bit in front. We're going to come to one knee. Exhale, pull it in, point the toe, and send it back out. Exhale, rounding in. Inhale, push it out. Foot is flexed as you push it out. We've got four more. Last two. And last one. Have it all the way out there. Shift your wrists so they're right under those shoulders. You're going to grab the opposite weight from that foot that's extended, going into that spinal balance. Thumb is up, shoulders back and down. Of course, you can do it without the weight as well. Two more breaths. Excellent. Release that weight down. Bend that knee. Point the toe. Give me those little fire hydrants. Lift and lower that leg. We've got four, three. Last two. Last one. Hold that leg out there. Opposite hand comes down to the floor. Take that foot out and give it a nice flexion. Having that foot parallel to the floor. Two more breaths. Excellent. Bring that foot all the way back in, pushing all the way back into that extended child's pose. Turn those hands over into that plaintive child, stretching through those wrists. And coming up, bringing those hands in front, we're going to come back into that down dog. Nodding the head yes. And then shaking the head no. And nodding the head yes once again. And then we're going to walk a little more forward, dropping those knees once again, shoulders back and down. Find those weights. We're going to do another set of those pulls. Come into that nice plank position. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, release down. 4 more each side or until you're even. Last one this side and last one this side. Set those weights out to the side. Moving to that other leg. We're going to exhale, point that toe, bring it in. Inhale, push it out. I'm going to turn so my working leg is facing you. Exhale, point. Inhale, press it back. Last 4. 2 more. Last one. Excellent. Put that foot out there, coming into that spinal balance. Grabbing that weight. Thumb is to the ceiling. Or no weight at all. That's your choice. Foot is flexed. Two more breaths. Excellent. Release that weight down. Hand to the floor. Point the toe. Bring the leg in. Lift and lower into those fire hydrants. Toe stays pointed. Exhale as you lift. Last 4. 2 more. Last one. Lower lift and hold. Come down to that forearm. Send that foot out. Should be the bottom of that foot. Two more breaths. Excellent. Bring that toe down and leg comes down. Pressing all the way back into that extended child's pose. Turn those palms up, pinkies touching. Back into that plaintive child. Excellent. Releasing those hands to the floor. We come forward into that kneeling plank. Engage those feet. Come all the way up to plank. We're going to push back into down dog. Release into beast. And then push forward into plank. So high knees up. Bend the knees. Hovering them over. And then pushing forward into that plank. Down dog. And then beast, and forward into plank. Really working those toes. Down dog. Bend the knees into beast, and then pushing forward into plank. Again, down dog, and beast, forward into that plank. One movement, one breath. Four more. Last 2. And last one. Holding in that plank, we're gonna lower one knee down at a time. So if you need to adjust those hands, adjust those hands. Lower one knee down and then the other. So we're just walking the feet. Roll all the way through the top of that foot. 4, 3. Last 2. Last ones. Excellent. Release those knees down. Come out of those hands, pushing back into that child's pose. Walking those fingers forward, opening up the hands. Inhaling, coming all the way up. We're going to come into a seated position. Bring one leg across into that nice little Turkish twist. And we're going to gently press down on that outside top of that hand. Stretching through the back of that hand. Few more breaths here. All right, we're going to go into a fuller expression of that Turkish twist, anchoring on that knee, coming behind. Focusing into our obliques now. And as you exhale, release the head, the neck, the chest, the ribs, and the abdominals. Kind of let that elbow float off the knee. We're going to rotate that hand, turning the thumb away, stretching through the wrist in this direction. Few more breaths here. All right, that hand we've been stretching is going to come to the floor, kind of towards the inside instep there. We're going to float into that arm and come up into that side plank, a variation of a side plank. You're welcome to stay here, or you can take that foot down, find what works for you. Of course, you can always be here as well. So again, find what works for you in this movement. Two more breaths. Excellent, and release down. Woo. Swing those legs around, change legs, change sides. Say that and I didn't do it. Bring that leg in. Stretching through that wrist. Gently tucking those fingers to the floor, maybe even pulling on that wrist just a little bit. And releasing that wrist, we're going to come into a fuller expression of that Turkish twist, anchoring on that knee, focusing on our obliques now. Two more breaths. Excellent. Release the head, the neck, the chest, the ribs, and the abdominals. That elbow's just kind of on the inside of the knee. Turn that hand, gently pressing, pulling through, stretching through that wrist. Wiggle those fingers if you like. And release that hand, bringing it down towards that instep, coming up and over, lifting up into that side angle, side plank. Find what works. Again, you can be any variation of that side plank. Find what works for you. Of course, there's also that one. Pick your poison. Two more breaths. Excellent. Releasing all the way down. We're going to undo those feet. Bring the bottom of the feet together. We're going to use the upper body against the lower body. So we're going to squeeze the knees up as we press the arms down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the legs. Press down more with the arms. Now press the legs up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the legs. Push down a little more with those arms. And engage those legs. Knees up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Continue to push down with those arms again. And one more time. Push up. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release, pressing all the way down with those arms. Excellent. Release, coming up. Extend that right leg out. Move that weight out of the way if it's in the way. Take the leg out to the side. We are going to open up that side body. So we're going to rotate towards that bent knee, heart towards the bend there. And we're going to reach away, come up and over, anchor that elbow into the knee. Give us that little bit of rotation, reaching towards that foot. If you'd like to work into that shoulder somewhere, you can externally rotate, reaching out towards that foot. Two more breaths. Excellent. Inhale as you cartwheel all the way up. Excellent. Bring those legs across, changing sides. Sitting up nice and tall on those sits bones. Rotating over so the heart centers towards that bent knee. We're going to reach away and then come up and over, anchoring with that elbow into the leg to give us that rotation, opening up that side body. Once again, you have that option, externally rotate. You can reach for that foot. Two more breaths. And inhaling, cartwheeling all the way up, bringing those knees in together. We're going to find our balance. So tucking that tailbone under, have the first and second digit of your toe touching, holding on the outside of the knees for now, shoulders back and down. Just letting the legs kind of be wherever they need to be. Now I want you to think of serving your calves up. So let those calves rest in your arms so they're hanging in your arms. Your arms are pushing up. Shoulders are back and down. We're going to let that right leg come down, hover above the floor. Left leg comes up, reaching towards the ankle with both hands. You have that option if you want to do your Hastapata. You can hold on to it with that single hand, your choice. 2 more breaths. Once you start walking down to just below the knee, so you're on that calf, we're going to add that movement. We're going to exhale as we lift that toe up. Inhale as we lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Two more. Last one. Excellent. Bring those knees into the chest. Release those feet to the floor. Using those knees, sit up nice and tall, stretching through the back and the neck. Excellent. Coming back up out of those feet. And let the hands rest here for a moment. Still sitting up nice and tall. Connecting that first and second digit, the big toe. All right, service. Hands come underneath those calves. Shoulders back and down as you're lifting those legs. Release that left leg. Flex that foot. Hover above the floor. Right leg comes up. Holding here. Shoulders back and down. And you have that option if you'd like to do the Hastapata with the single arm on that right side. That's your choice. Shoulders back and down. Soft bend in the elbows. Start to walk those hands down just below that knee. Lift and lower that left leg. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Tap that heel with the toe. Last 4. 2 more. Last one. Excellent. Bring those knees in, sitting up nice and tall. Stretching through the spine and the neck. Doing any movement that you need to in that neck. Excellent. Go ahead and grab a drink and then come to a standing position because the drink is far away. All right, grabbing those weights. We will go into that warrior 2 on that left foot is parallel to the short side, right is parallel to the long side. Set it up, lining up that heel, the arch of the back foot, shoulders over the hips, arms come out. We're gonna exhale, thumbs towards the shoulder. Inhale, extend. Exhale in, exhale out. Nice long breath. Inhale and exhale. Check in, make sure you're not drifting out of that front leg. Two more. Last one. Excellent. So keeping the elbows bent, we're going to straighten the knee, bring the elbows in, bend, open to the shoulders, straighten, bring the elbows together, bend and open. In Together, straighten the leg, out and open. Inhale as we come open. Exhale as we close. Nice long inhale and exhale. Two more. Last one right here. Excellent. We're going to release those arms into that nice pull-up position, toes turned out. So think of our sun pose or our goddess pose. We're going to lift up and release down. Exhale as we lift, inhale as we lower. Think of sliding your back down a wall. Last two. Last one. Excellent. Come down, arms into that nice sun pose. And when we push out, we're going to rotate slightly. So your thumbs will face forward and then come down. Turn them out and then palms face your ears and then the floor. Inhale and exhale. Two more. And last one. Excellent. Really shrug those shoulders back a few times. Let's grab another drink and then we'll go over to the other side. Great job. Hope you're getting dewy by now. All right, setting it up on that other side. Right foot parallel to the short side of the mat. Left foot parallel to the long side. Heel lines up at the arch. Hips nice and level. Shoulders over those hips. Arms will love you. Bring them out. Exhale and inhale. Lifting through those arches. Have those feet active. Two more. And last one. Excellent. Bring it in. We're going to straighten that leg as we bring the elbows in and out. Inhaling, exhaling. Last two. And last one right here. Send it back out. Excellent. Bring it down. Come into that sun pose with those feet. Lower down, upright row. Two more. And last one. Come back down, bring those arms in. Remember, palms facing your face. Come out and press out, rotate out. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Last two. And last one. Excellent. We're going to put them together. Come up, lower down, take them out, press up. Turn it in, lower and lift. Lower, externally rotate and lift. Inhale and exhale. Two more. And last one right here. Excellent. Release those weights off the mat. Turn those feet so they're parallel. We're gonna hinge forward. Right hand on the floor. Left hand open up into that windmill. Soft micro bend in both knees. Exhaling down, we're gonna lean over towards that left leg, rotate, pivot into that runner's lunge. Internally supported. Two more breaths here. On the exhale, frame that foot, press back, shortening that distance into that nice pyramid. Soft micro bend in both knees. Two more breaths. Coming out of that back heel, walk the hands forward, come into that standing half splits. Knee and nails facing the floor. Soft micro bend in that standing leg. On the exhale, bring that knee into the chest, releasing that foot to the floor, pressing back into that forward fold. Framing those feet, bringing them right next to each other. Zip up those thighs, lower down into chair. We're gonna come up, give me that nice revolving chair. Rotating towards your right side. Exhaling back, we're gonna frame those feet. Step that right foot back, angle it into that warrior two position. We're gonna open up into triangle. Soft micro bend in both knees. Excellent. Releasing that arm down. We're going to walk back into the center, turning that left foot in. Bringing that left hand to the floor, opening up into our windmill, internally supported. Rotate it over to that right side. Soft micro bend in both knees. Exhale, releasing that hand to the floor. We're going to walk it around, pivoting over to that right side into that nice pyramid. On your next exhale, come out of that left heel, walk those hands forward, coming into the standing half splits. Knee and nails facing that floor. As you exhale, bring that knee toward your nose, releasing that foot to the floor into that forward fold. Pressing back, weight in the heels. On your next exhale, bringing those feet together, zipping up those legs, lowering down into chair, coming up, rotating to your left into that nice revolving chair. Exhaling back, framing those feet, stepping back with that right leg, opening it up into that warrior two position. Right hand on the instep, coming into our triangle. And exhale, coming all the way up. Inhale up at the top. We're going to turn out into that nice sun pose, shoulders back and down. Imagine you're pressing up against a wall. Soft micro bend in those knees. Arches are lifted. You're squeezing those shoulder blades towards the spine and then down your back. Exhale, releasing down, bringing those legs in, coming into a single leg balance on that left leg. Bring that right leg up, coming up into our nice tree. Releasing those arms down. We're going to give ourselves some nice little eagle arms here. From here, you can stay here in the tree or you can bring that leg across into pigeon. Releasing those arms. Inhale, lift up. Over to that other side. Releasing those arms down. Leg comes up. Finding your balance. And back up into that tree. Everybody needs some tree time. Releasing down that opposite hand from that knee comes underneath into those eagle arms. Then you have that option of staying in the tree or bringing it across, flexing that foot, coming down, finding that balance or not. Couple more breaths here. And exhale, release the arms, release the leg. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down, crossing those legs, lowering down, lowering down, lowering down. Trying not to flop. Or not. Coming down onto your back. Not quite into our Shavasana. Bringing those knees up into the chest to start. Releasing that lower back. And then finally reaching for the outside blade of the foot into our happy baby. And as you exhale, release those feet, bringing them back in, walking them down to the ends of your mat. Walking your shoulder blades underneath your body, relaxing into that Shavasana. Nice deep cleansing breaths. Think of breathing up through the bottoms of your feet, into your belly. And as you exhale, exhale that breath out of the top of your head and out through your fingers. In through your feet, up your legs, into your belly. And out through the head, down through the arms, and out through the fingers. On your next exhale, bring those legs up one at a time, up onto the mat, and then up to the chest, rolling side to side, massaging that low back. When you're ready, let those legs fall to the left side of the body, turning your head and neck away from your knees, resting your hands on your rib cage. Or if you'd like to deepen that stretch, you can have that right arm out, the left legs to the left. On your next exhale, bring those knees back to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, let those legs fall to the right side of the body, turning your head and neck away from the knees. And you have that option of extending that left arm. On your next exhale, bring that left arm up, finding a comfortable position on the right side of the body, supporting that head and neck with the arm. On your next exhale, using that left arm, push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Crossing those legs over. Whichever leg is in front, go that direction around. Coming center, change legs, change directions. And calming center, shrug those shoulders, squeeze, 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 bring them up and around, press out to the front and round out through the spine. And sitting up tall again, rolling them back and around, pressing out to the side, pulling those shoulder blades down the back. And one more time, up and around, and then opening the chest, pressing the arms to the back, turning the hands over, palms up, big breath in, breathing in, one for the mind. Exhaling to the side. Breathing in, one for the body. Exhaling to the other side. And breathing in, one for the spirit. Bringing the hands heart center. Namaste. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today, everybody. It was great to have you all.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So what were your numbers? I forgot to hit start, so I need to know what kind of credit I should be getting today.
338 calories burnt so far.
Nice. How'd you do, Patrina?
I actually don't have one of those. I
It's
track
all good.
calories by when my pants get too tight.
Oh, nice, nice. So did you get a little dewy though?
Yeah, it was good. It was really good.
Excellent, excellent.
Cameron
Well-
lasted about 30 minutes and then she's like, I'm out.
I saw her. I thought I saw her disappear. I was like, oh, I don't think she liked the weights. Well, we'll just have to work her up to the longer sessions.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Well, you guys have a fabulous evening, and I look forward to seeing you in the morning.
See you then.
Bye.
All right. See you. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye.